Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. The other day, Quando Rondo was doing an interview with DJ Academics, and during the interview, DJ Academics used the term quote-unquote devil's advocate, and Quando Rondo wasn't having it. He was like, nah, I don't play with that, take that back. Watch this.
I'm asking this as a devil's advocate.
Huh? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I promise you, for you even just saying the devil name, I wanna just take these microphones off and walk out that door.
No, hold on.
I can't let you slide with that.
No.
This some devilish.
No, it's not devil. No.
What you put the devil name in it, bro?
No. I'm asking.
You gotta take that back.
I'll take it back.
Boy,
no, I'm
cancel that. Take that back to hell.
I'm asking this from a different perspective, right?
Yeah, boy,
so this is
the devil's boy. I don't know what.
This is not my perspective.
Listen, shout out to Quando Rondo for letting DJ Academics know he ain't playing with the devil's name in any capacity. Now, check this out. The other day, Snoop Dogg and his wife won the Black Love Award, and when they went up on stage to collect their award, Snoop gave his speech, and he reminded everybody in the audience that his family is the backbone of his success. Watch this.
We're not used to these type of events, but I just want to say, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this is beautiful because, you know, throughout my career, I've been nominated and won a lot of awards, but it's nothing like an award that brings your family and brings your backbone to the stage to let people know that this is the reason why you are so successful. So I just want to thank Heather for this beautiful award show. This award right here, this means a lot. I was telling her backstage that I've been nominated for 20 Grammys and they never won one. But this right here, this feels better than the Grammy. So to the couples out there tonight, it's always gonna be rocky, it's always gonna be hard, but if it's true love and it's meant to be what it's supposed to be, it's gonna always be what it is. That's real love. This is black love. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Alright, so after Snoop D-O-double-G got up there and gave his acceptance speech, you know darn well that the comment section went wild. And one person was like, if people cheat in their marriage, there's nothing to celebrate. I don't give a F what the circumstances were. And then somebody else was like, luckily it wasn't no internet when he was really cheating, LOL. And then somebody else was like, didn't he cheat with Selena Powell? And then after that, somebody else was like, all the hate in these comments over a black man being married to his high school sweetheart for over 30 years is crazy. It's too many miserable people in this world. Jesus, it's time to separate. Listen, I think a lot of people in the comment section are being way too judgmental because when two people have been married for 30 years, they're gonna weather a few storms, and guess what? Some of those storms may include infidelity. But these two, who have been dating since they were like 15, 16, 17 years old, obviously worked it out and decided that they wanted to stay together. So that's a good thing. And let me tell you this, when two people have been married 30 years and they've gotten to the point where they got on bedazzled matching outfits, they're doing something right. Listen, let me know what you think about Snoop Dogg and his wife getting a Black Love Award. Do you think that they deserve it? Let me know in the comment section below, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, check this out. The other day a man came home from work, he put his phone down on the table and took a nap. And when he woke up, he realized that somebody had used his phone to transfer $7,000 out of his bank account. And guess what? One of the only people at home who had access to his cell phone was his 15-year-old daughter. So he decided that he was going to confront her, and this is how that conversation, or should I say confrontation, went.
So just tell the truth. Did you go through my phone and send yourself $7,000 off my cash app? Huh? No. Why you lying? Just tell the truth. Then who did it then? You the only person in my house that know my password to my phone.
It wasn't me.
Why is you lying? Just tell the truth. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're always trying to say that I told you your money. I didn't.
What do you need $7,000 for anyway? Huh? Who told you to do this? Your mama? Huh? Talk. What is you doing?
I be barely here.
Let me see your phone.
No.
Let me see your phone.
No.
Somebody gotta come up with my bread. So who stole the money? If you ain't do it, who stole the money?
You always say you don't even have any money. So how did I steal $7,000?
Who stole the money? Huh? Who went through my phone while I was sleeping and stole $7,000 off my cash app? Why you sitting right here acting like you don't care?
Did you ask one of that girl kids?
Now how we gonna eat? Now how we gonna pay the bills?
Did you ask that girl?
How we gonna turn the lights back on? Did she wanna steal?
Did you ask that girl kids?
Don't worry about her. That's your problem now. You got a smart mouth. Stop doing all that, bro.
I'm sorry, I don't wanna be
And
here.
the rent due.
I don't know why she make me come here. You're like, I'm tired of this shit.
See, that's why I'm not gonna keep dealing with this anyway. Next time, tell your mama I don't want nothing to do with you. You can stop coming over here. You too much. You think you grown now. You only 15 years old. Think you grown.
You been not.
You ain't got to never come back over here anyway.
You been not wanting to do that.
So what? Matter of fact, get your shit together. You finna go. You finna go. Come on, you finna go. You just sitting right here, you finna go. Like being at boy's house sneaking out at night anyway. Where's my money at, little girl?
I don't have no money.
Where's my money at? So who got my $7,000? Alright, you know what? I'm finna call the police. Your ass going to jail. You going to jail tonight. You going to jail.
Yo, did this chick just say she spent it? Anyhow, after people saw that exchange, a whole bunch of people jumped in the comments. And one person was like, why you asking your 15-year-old daughter for her phone after your money go missing? Take that ish from her. Y'all be too soft on these kids. That's why they so effed up. And then somebody else was like, nah, she too comfortable sitting there. And then somebody else was like, make a police report, then send it to Cash App. They will find out where it was sent. Put a stop on the account that it was sent to. And then somebody else was like, Mo, he's sounding real soft. He need to tighten up. Listen, let me tell you something. There's nothing worse than when you can't trust the people who are living in your home, especially the kids. Because if I leave $500 sitting on my dresser and I leave the house, that $500 better be sitting exactly where I left it when I come back home. And in this case, I might have to paraphrase the immortal words of Biggie Smalls when he said, call the coroner. There's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing if my fraud alert starts ringing. Let me tell you something. If I say to my child, $7,000 is missing from my account, let me see your phone, and they look at me and they're like, no. Oh my goodness, let me tell you something. It's gonna be on and popping in that house. Now, let me be clear. I'm not an advocate for hitting kids, but like my mother taught me when I was young and her mother taught her before that, there's a time and place for the switch. And if I find out that you went in my phone and stole $7,000 and transferred it somewhere else, and then when I say to you, let me see your phone, you roll your eyes and then have the nerve to say, no. That, my friends, is the time and place. Listen, let me know in the comment section below. If you found out that one of your kids went in your phone and stole $7,000 from your account, what is the proper way to handle that? And also, would you ever call the cops on your kids? Let me know in the comment section below. And really quick, before we change the subject, let me show you an example of some good parenting, because parenting does not stop when your kids get older.
I already know why she calling. Watch this, because of Facebook. Watch. Hello?
Hello, Josh.
Yes, ma'am.
My friend girl just called me and told me you've been on Facebook saying that you ready to marry a woman that can cook chicken Alfredo. You got to be kidding me.
First of all, Ma, who told me? Who called you?
Don't wait a minute. Don't worry about that.
Ma,
but
all I said was a woman that can cook chicken Alfredo from scratch deserves some stuff, Ma. That's all I said.
Well, what is wrong with you? Chicken Alfredo, anybody can cook chicken Alfredo, Josh. Ma, you need to tell me that you on Facebook talking about you buy a woman a house, a car, you buy her everything she need, don't have to work no more because of chicken Alfredo. Boy, I know I read you business right here. Ma, a woman can bring you a cup of water and you ready to settle down.
Ma, I don't understand why you upset. I'm just saying chicken Alfredo is good and every woman can't do that.
I don't care nothing about what other women. I'm talking about you. When you acting like you ain't. The way you act like you ain't never came in contact with a woman. I'm trying to figure out what. I don't understand this right here. A woman could wash your underwear one time and you just in love and ready to buy diamond rings and take flights and all kind of places and stuff.
Ma,
well, I thought I raised you better than that.
Ma, I'm a simple man, Ma, and chicken Alfredo from scratch is impressive, Ma.
Boy, listen to me. Did you hear what I say? You mean to tell me just some chicken Alfredo will make you come home just and scratch the bottom of her meat? Boy, I know I raised you better than that right there.
Ma,
what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong? You ain't answering me. What is wrong with you, boy?
I thought it was a cool thing to do. I thought women like the simple man, and I was like, if you can make chicken Alfredo from scratch, then you deserve the world. That's it.
Everybody can do that. I can make chicken Alfredo from scratch, but that don't make you feel like that you just got to just You know what? I'm gonna give you the world if you can make chicken Alfredo. I'm kind of confused right here. I want somebody to help me with this and help.
Okay,
boy,
Ma.
it's almost like I ain't even raised you.
All right, Ma, I'll take it down.
You need to take that down. That is a shame, boy.
I'll take it down, Ma.
Take it down now.
Yes, ma'am.
Chicken Alfredo. My goodness. Bye, boy.
Bye, Ma.
My girl said, you over there trying to give a woman the world for some chicken Alfredo. I ain't raised you like that. I am son. Now, check this out. The other day, an interviewer caught up with Oprah Winfrey and asked her if she was paid $1 million to endorse Kamala Harris. And Oprah was like, listen, I wasn't paid anything. Not one red cent. Watch this.
Hey Oprah, good morning. How are you, darling? You looking very good. How do you think the election went?
Not talking about the election. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not telling you.
Do you think Prince Harry's gonna lose his visa now that Trump's president? Thank you, Oprah.
Alright, so after Oprah Winfrey kindly said, get the cuff out of my face with that BS, a lot of people jumped in the comment section, and one person was like, how the F do you find Oprah? Why is she just alone like that? And then somebody else was like, Oprah walks like Annalise Keating. And then somebody else was like, where is my godmother's security? And then somebody else was like, Oprah called the paparazzi and said, I'm gonna be here at this time, come and ask me if come and ask me if Kamala paid me $1 million so I can say no. That'll put it to rest. Oh, and she makes sure to look regular, no glam, as if she was caught off guard. It's all scripted, guys. And then after that, somebody else was like, Auntie is a billionaire. The F is $1 million. Listen, let me tell you something. Oprah Winfrey is up in her mansion wiping her black behind with 2-ply $20 bills. She is not getting out of her bed to endorse anybody for $1 million. And I hate to tell this little secret to all of the Kamala haters, but some people just thought that she would make a better president. And I don't understand this whole thing where like people are like, yeah, Kamala is out here paying celebrities. Did you know that Donald Trump offered 50 Cent $3 million to perform at his convention? And you know why? Because the street goes both ways. And oh yeah, let me address something because I forgot to address it during my last show. The other day, we showed a clip of Charleston White giving his take on the election, and in the clip, Charleston White was dressed down to the socks in Confederate attire. Source, can we please see another clip of Charleston White?
Looking around, the day George Floyd died, I said, F it. Yeah, when I seen the police officer on his knee and put his hands in his pocket, just sitting there chilling, looking around. Yeah, I said that motherfucker deserved to die.
What?
Because he had a will to live.
What about the fentanyl?
You talking about fentanyl, Floyd?
Yeah, we're talking about fentanyl, Floyd. What about fentanyl, Floyd?
Well, they didn't show us the whole video, right? So they showed us the emotional evoking video to create a narrative, right? To push this storyline that this guy was just innocently killed, right?
Yeah.
Was the officer wrong? Yeah, he was wrong. And the country was wrong for turning up the country behind a guy like that.
That's what I'm saying. See, I think that there could be two wrongs, that George Floyd could have been in the wrong and Derek Chauvin could have been in the wrong.
Well, my thing is, I asked black males like George Floyd, when did niggas stop wanting to go to jail? Because he didn't want to go to jail. All this was about not wanting to go to jail.
Yeah.
He was downtown Minnesota trying to pass a fake $20 bill, acting suspicious in the store. The store clerk called the police. Police show up and say, hey man, what's going on? At this time, he's sitting in the car. Him and two more dope fiends. Mm-hmm. Some dope fiend bitch and a dope fiend nigga. So George Floyd swallowed the drugs.
Yeah.
Then he go to crime. Man, get your motherfucking ass over here and go to jail. Fast you go to jail, the faster you can get out, nigga.
Hey, shout out to my boy White, man.
Yeah, now shout out to America, nigga, because I was born in the USA. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I'm a proud patriot. Yeah, don't tread on me is what they say.
I got that right. Amen.
Look, let me tell you something. I understand that Charleston White says that what he's doing is so-called quote-unquote satire, But Charleston White needs to be very careful because there's a very thin line between what he's calling satire and what I might call a modern day minstrel show. And even though he's not a white actor who's out there wearing blackface, he is a black man who's comically portraying racial stereotypes of African Americans in order to entertain others. And although Charleston White would say that what he's doing is edutainment, I don't find a black man dressed down to the socks in Confederate garb entertaining at all. And I know somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, nah, Sauce, because what Charleston White is doing is he's rocking the Confederate flag because he's showing them that it doesn't have an effect on us. Similar to the way that we flipped the script and started using the N-word. Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing that Charleston White is running around doing is looking like Sambo 2.0. Because what a lot of people like Charleston White need to understand is that for years, even in slavery, there's a certain dignity and respect that black people carry themselves with. And this is not it. Now, check this out. A few hours ago, Ray J jumped online and he said that while he was outside, somebody tried to murk him. Watch this.
Niggas just tried to shoot me and tried to kill me, nigga. And you want me to apologize, nigga? Fuck you.
Now, Ray J didn't offer any more information about what went down, but people in the comment section are assuming that P. Diddy and his sons tried to take Ray J out. For example, one person was like, was it Diddy's sons? And then somebody else was like, Diddy's son told you. And then somebody else was like, y'all joking, but I believe him. Diddy's still dangerous in jail. Listen, let me tell you something. If P. Diddy put a bag on Ray J's head, then we would have to change his name to Dumb Diddy Dum Dum, because that would be the stupidest move ever, especially since what Ray J said about him wasn't even as serious. And if it was Diddy's sons who were running around these streets with the hammers, that would make them just as Dumb Diddy Dum Dum as their father, because no grown man or men crash out because Ray J said this.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
Oh my goodness, that Ray J quote is going down in history. Anyhow, let me know in the comment section, do you believe that the people in the comment section are right to suspect Diddy's sons for trying to take out Ray J? Now, while we're talking about Diddy, let me share this. A woman named Tania Wallace, who allegedly attended one of Diddy's freak-off parties, claims that while she was at the party, she saw a group of minors or little people dressed like Harajuku Barbies being huddled up by a group of adults.
Tania Wallace, I am a singer-songwriter, and I was at I believe to be one of P. Diddy's freak-offs. 2018, I went to this freak-off. I looked to the right of me, and in the corner, I'm looking like, are those midgets? Because people were it's people over them, like it's people trying to hide what they're doing. They're all huddled up. So I'm like, what is that? But no, they weren't. They were little people. And, I don't want to say too much. They were little people. So use your common sense. Dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies, red lipstick, looking like real sexy, revealing like cute. So I'm like, what the hell?
What were the little people doing?
Getting covered up, just trying to cover up what they were doing. Just, I don't know, like being admired, being hid, something. But it's like, what are they doing here? Because this is a grown party.
Are you talking about adults who are little people, or are you talking about minors?
Am I gonna get in trouble? I don't want to say I witnessed any of that crazy stuff, but we all have common sense. Little people, that's not supposed to be there.
You're talking about underage people.
It's a shame.
Listen, can somebody do me a favor? If you know where Tania Wallace lives, what's her name again? Tania Wallace. If you know where Tania Wallace lives, please call cops right now and send them to her house, because she needs to be locked up too. Because if you're at a party and you're a grown behind adult and you see quote unquote little people being placed in a situation where they're being hurt, harmed, or endangered, and you just leave like, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You need to be locked up right next to Diddy and sitting on TV doing interviews talking about, I don't want to say whether they were underage because I don't want to get in trouble. Yach, you're already in trouble with the Lord. I'm sorry, but there's absolutely no excuse, situation, or circumstance that makes it okay for you to see a quote-unquote little person getting violated at a party and you leave without talking to the authorities. Listen, let me know in the comment section below. Is it just me, or does Tania Wallace need to be locked up too? Now, check this out. The other day, Dr. Umar took it upon himself to scold British men and tell them that they need to stop dating these white women and they need to get them some sisters. And after that, a British man responded by saying, we ain't getting rid of these white women. You know why? Because they over here paying the bills.
Somebody please tell Dr. Umar Johnson that black men in the UK are not going to be listening to his advice or his way of life when he's telling them to stay away from white women and to stick to black women. That is not going to happen. Black men in the UK are heavily dependent on the economic security that white women provide. Black men in the UK get into relationships with women. I'm talking about adult men, not teenagers who still live at their mum's house and don't have life pressures on them. I'm talking about adult black men in the UK get into relationships with women to find a place to live for free and to find a place where they haven't got to pay bills. That's why black men in the UK are in relationships with white women on mass amounts, on mass levels. Because white women will lie and do benefits fraud to basically allow her man to live with her for very long periods of time. 10, 15, 20 years where he doesn't have to pay any bills and he doesn't have any big financial commitments. Black women are not having it.
Welp, I guess he told Dr. Umar. Listen, let me know down below. What do you think about this British dude saying, we're not giving up our white women? Why? Because they offer us financial security, unlike black women who aren't having it. Now, peep this. The other day, 50 Cent's ex-boo, Chelsea Handler, was doing a podcast with Kevin Hart and some other woman. And during the podcast, Chelsea Handler admitted that when she takes a shower, she doesn't see the need to wash her legs. Watch this.
Don't let your dog sleep in the bed. No. Black people don't like that. No. All my black friends, when they ever see me, they go, you look like one of those girls who sleeps in bed with your dog. Yeah. And my other friend, Yaya, always goes, white girls don't wash their legs. We talked about this. White girls don't wash their legs. I go, why do my legs need to be washed? It's covered all day. Very true. It's not like my legs are going out without me.
It's very true.
And when I take a shower, all the soap from my shower comes down. Tiffany, I had this conversation with too.
So you feel like that's washing?
It's not like my legs are out there gardening all day without me.
So bad. You wash your legs.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't think? No.
What is going on with your legs that they need washing?
It's your body. You wash your body, Chelsea. Your entire body. You don't pick and choose.
I have hot spots. I have hot spots that I wash. I get 1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
And I get those going, and then the fifth is the head, and then everything is fine.
No, it's not, Chelsea.
That's like cleaning in between your toes. Who got in there?
What do you mean? Who got in there?
Who got in my leg? That it's dirty.
The back of your knee. Do you see how the back of your knee is right now?
Yeah, with clean clothes over it.
Okay, yes, but you're gonna conjure up sweat on the back of your knee.
No, I don't. I'm not a molester. Why would I be sweating on the backs of my knees?
Because you're sitting with your legs crossed.
Yeah, crisscross applesauce.
Okay, this is a hot spot. Behind your knees is a hot spot.
No, not for maybe for you. It's not for me. Okay.
Listen, I'm laughing, but it's actually not funny. Now, you know that after Chelsea Handler said that, the comments were on fire. And one person was like, she need to go directly to jail. And then somebody else was like, and this is who black men love to be with? Laughing my A off. And then after that, somebody else was like, washing up like you at the sink while you in a shower is insane. Listen, I don't know who raised y'all. I really don't. But let me tell you this, if I can do one service on this channel, it's this. I'm gonna give you a piece of information that you really need to know. When you're in the shower, you gotta wash your entire body. Because not only do you sweat, but your body produces new cells every day, and you have to slough off those dead skin cells. Or you create an environment where those dead skin cells and your clogged pores make it perfect for bacteria to grow. Therefore, when you're in the shower, you're supposed to suds up and wash every nook and cranny that you can reach. And guess what? Just a little quick rinse doesn't get the job done. Listen, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about Chelsea Handler saying that when she's in the shower, she doesn't wash her legs? And last but not least, the other day Dame Dash jumped on TV and he was discussing the election, and Dame said that he believes that Kamala Harris made a big mistake and miscalculation when she decided to use a whole bunch of celebrities to endorse her, because all of those celebrities were in some way, shape, or form linked to Diddy, and the Trump campaign was able to use that to their advantage. Watch this.
And I was looking at Kamala's campaign. I was like, it was a pretty good campaign, but what I would have done different is I would have stood away from the celebrity. In this moment, to me, just because of the circumstances, it's not the best thing to be next to a celebrity. Like, I believe they leveraged the Puff thing so well. Like, I'm like, well, they didn't have any celebrities, and the celebrities they had were like C minor. No disrespect to anybody. They were basically people
that were kind of famous, but it was like people that are still kind of struggling. And I thought Kamala, she really invested a lot in the people that may have been at the puff parties. It's a gray area there. So what they did there was, they number one, they made sure, because I was always saying, I was like, why are they doing this Diddy shit during the election? They made sure everybody, not just black and hip hop, the whole world knew who Puff was and what he was accused of. But then they accused everybody that was at his party, to me, of being a part of it, because they never said exactly who those celebrities were. So until further notice, it's every celebrity until somebody speaks up. So right now, to me, being a celebrity is tainted. And a lot of the people I saw speaking on those stages were celebrities that may be in the gray area. They may have been hot. They may have had those affiliations. So even me, a person that, you know, I wasn't expecting Trump to win.
If I'm gonna be truthfully honest, I think that Dame Dash does make a good point, but I don't think that Diddy and or the celebrities that did or didn't attend Diddy's parties were a winning or losing factor in his presidential race. I think that race, misogyny, sexism, and the economy played far bigger roles that affected and projected the outcome of this election. Now, because I'm someone who really doesn't care what a celebrity has to say when it comes to politics or the majority of subjects, celebrities have absolutely no bearing on how I vote. I mean, really, there's absolutely no world in which T.I. gets up and endorses somebody and then I'm like, oh snap, I gotta vote for him too. Why? Because T.I. did it. Who are you kidding? The only reason why celebrities even come into play for me during the election cycle is that they keep the rallies and the conventions and the speeches from getting a little monotonous. Now, with that being said, I am aware that some people's opinions are swayed by the opinions of their favorite celebrity. And because of that, if I was Kamala Harris's campaign manager and we were going to do the celebrity campaign route, I would have gotten the one celebrity that Kamala seemed to miss, and that would have been Nicki Minaj. Now, I know it sounds crazy because Nicki comes with some baggage, but her baggage is no worse than Megan Thee Stallion's baggage or Cardi B's baggage, so I would have still got her. And the reason why I would have got her is because the Bobs may be the only group on earth that are more gung-ho than MAGA, and when their commander-in-chief Nicki Minaj tells them it's go time, boy, are the Bobs ready to go. So, they would have been a major force to be reckoned with during this election, especially when it came down to the Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter game. But that still wouldn't have made a difference because what I'm starting to realize is that even though MAGA elected Donald Trump to be the next president, they may have inadvertently also elected Elon Musk. Check out this video which shows how Elon Musk may have just pulled off the greatest power grab in American history.
This is the story of how the world's richest person, the owner of Tesla and X, bought the global town square, then corrupted it before using his immense wealth to help elect a convicted felon. April 14, 2022. Elon Musk makes an unsolicited offer to buy Twitter for $44 billion. He claims the site has become politically skewed and says, for Twitter to deserve public trust, it must be politically neutral. October 27th, the deal goes through. The next evening, a far-right conspiracy theorist breaks into the San Francisco home of Democrat House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, intending to kidnap her. Pelosi is away, but the man attacks her husband Paul, hitting him repeatedly on the head with a hammer. Paul Pelosi escapes with his life, but requires surgery for a fractured skull. While most people take the chance to decry political violence, the new owner of Twitter, Elon Musk, posts a tweet sharing an entirely false claim that Paul Pelosi was in fact injured in a drunken fight with a male prostitute with whom he was involved. Musk includes a link to a false claim on a website that has a history of publishing conspiracy theories, including a story asserting that Hillary Clinton is dead and has been replaced by a body double. Musk's post is retweeted 24,000 times before he deletes it. November 18th, Musk's Twitter starts to unlock previously banned accounts. Misogynist far-right influencer Andrew Tate was permanently banned from Twitter in 2017 after urging women to, quote, bear some responsibility for rape. Now he's back. Tate posts, I've decided to fly to the failed state of California, walk into Twitter HQ, and tell @Elon Musk he's a legend. On my way. 2 months later, Tate will be arrested in Romania on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organized crime group. December 8th, 3 members of Twitter's Trust and Safety Council resigned. In their resignation letter, they cite research that found slurs against Black Americans and gay men jumped 195% and 58% respectively since Musk's takeover. 3 days later, the remaining members of Twitter's Trust and Safety Council are dismissed. Musk then tweets that, quote, my pronouns are prosecute Fauci, a reference to a conspiracy theory that the COVID crisis was exacerbated by America's top infectious disease doctor. December 16th, having claimed he's a free speech absolutist, Musk bans @ElonJet, a Twitter account that tracks the movements of his private jet using publicly available data. Musk also bans the accounts of a number of journalists who have written about @ElonJet. February January 12, 2023. Ahead of the Super Bowl, both Musk and President Joe Biden tweet their support for the Philadelphia Eagles. Biden's tweet is seen 29 million times, Musk's just 9 million times. Incensed, Musk leaves the game early and calls an impromptu meeting of Twitter engineers at 2:36 a.m. Their job? To change the Twitter algorithm to artificially inflate the reach of Musk's tweets by a factor of 1,000, making him the preeminent presence on the site. July 23rd, Musk announces Twitter is now called X. August 25th, Donald Trump, once banned, returns to the platform by posting a picture of his mugshot from Fulton County Jail with the words, "Election interference, never surrender." Musk reposts the shot. 4 days later, X reverses Twitter's long-standing ban on paid political advertising. November 15th, in a post promoting the racist conspiracy theory that Jewish people are importing immigrants to America to fix elections for Democrats, one X-user writes, "Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them." Musk replies saying, "You have said the actual truth." In response, several advertisers, including Disney, Warner Brothers, and Comcast, pause their advertising on X. Musk then tells advertisers concerned by hate speech on the platform, "Fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself." Is that fair? Over subsequent months, Musk will become obsessed with the false claim that Democrats are allowing immigrants into America to create more Democratic voters, in effect stealing the coming election, sharing the claim numerous times with his followers and pushing it to tens of millions more who choose not to follow him. A year later, it will be revealed that Musk, a South African immigrant, worked illegally in the US in the 1990s. November 25th, on X, Musk boosts the Pizzagate conspiracy theory, a long debunked claim alleging high-profile Democrats ran a pedophile abuse ring from a Washington pizza restaurant. March 25th, 2024, Musk loses a lawsuit against the Center for Countering Digital Hate. He'd sued them after they flagged a rise in hate speech after Musk bought Twitter. In his ruling, a US district judge calls Musk's case valid and says this case is about punishing the defendants for their speech. May 2024, Musk creates a political action committee which he calls America PAC. Its objective is to mobilize 1 million Republican voters in swing states in an effort to hand the election to Trump. Musk commits to putting tens of millions of dollars of his own money into the Get Out the Vote push and clears his calendar every Friday morning for 30 to 60 minutes to meet with the team he's assembled to run the effort. July 14th, Musk calls Trump on behalf of J.D. Vance, urging Trump to select Vance as his running mate. Vance says abortion is murder and insults women who haven't become mothers.
A bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made.
Musk's phone call is part of a broad effort by Silicon Valley billionaires to ensure Vance is selected. The next day, Vance is unveiled as Trump's vice presidential candidate. September 6th, Trump says that if he wins, he will appoint Musk to head up a government efficiency commission.
And Elon, because he's not very busy, has agreed to head that task force.
The idea came from Musk, whose companies are currently facing at least 20 federal investigations. If he gets the role, it would give the world's richest man the power to regulate the regulators who hold sway over his companies. Last year alone, his companies were promised $3 billion across nearly 100 different contracts with 17 federal agencies. September 9th, Musk spreads a conspiracy theory that immigrants in Ohio are eating people's pets. The following day, Trump repeats the slur during the presidential debate with Kamala Harris.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
The false claim leads to multiple bomb threats against the Springfield immigrant community. September 15th and 16th. Over a single weekend, Musk amplifies a conspiracy theory that ABC leaked sample debate questions to the Harris campaign, falsely claims that the Dems want to take your kids, further fuels racist lies about immigrants eating pets, shares with his nearly 200 million followers on X that Trump must win to, quote, preserve freedom and meritocracy in America, and insinuates that it is suspicious that no one is even trying to assassinate Biden and Kamala, adding a thinking face emoji. The U.S. Secret Service confirms that it is aware of the post. The White House issues a statement saying violence should only be condemned, never encouraged or joked about. This rhetoric is irresponsible. October 4th, Musk posts, unless Trump wins and we get rid of the mountain of smothering regulations that have nothing to do with safety, humanity will never reach Mars. This is existential. Musk is the owner of SpaceX and stands to make billions from US government space contracts. October 5th, the user handle @America is taken from an ex-user and given by Musk to his America PAC. That evening, he joins the former president on stage in Pennsylvania, jumping about wild.
Fight, 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 vote, vote, vote.
By now, he's moved with his senior team to a war room in a hotel in Pennsylvania to focus full-time on the Trump campaign. He speaks to Trump multiple times a week, is doing a series of pro-Trump town halls across the state, and has recruited lieutenants from his companies to join him. October 15th, legal filings from Musk's political action committee show he has personally donated at least $75 million to the effort to re-elect Trump. October 18th, it's revealed that another Musk-funded group called Future Coalition PAC is targeting Muslim voters in Michigan and Jewish voters in Pennsylvania with diametrically opposed political advertisements about Kamala Harris. In areas with large Muslim populations, the group is painting Harris as a close friend of Israel and is suggesting that she's beholden to the beliefs of her Jewish husband. But in areas with large Jewish populations, the ads say Harris panders to Palestine. Simultaneously, Musk is offering $100 to any Pennsylvania voter who signs his online petition as part of an effort to build a list of likely Trump voters. He also starts giving away $1 million a day to a randomly chosen voter who signed the petition. October 19th, it's revealed that the Building America's Future PAC, another Musk-funded campaign group, is impersonating the Harris campaign by setting up a fake website containing fake policy positions, then sending out text messages driving voters to the fake site. October 24th, it's revealed that Musk gave his America PAC a further $44 million in the first 16 days of October. October 25th, the Wall Street Journal reports that Musk has been in regular contact with Russian President Vladimir Putin since 2022. October 27th, Musk speaks at the now infamous Trump rally at Madison Square Garden, a gathering characterized by racism, misogyny, and threats of violence.
USA! USA!
Musk has posted more than 3,000 times on X in the last month, including dozens of unfounded claims about the election which have been viewed hundreds of millions of times. Apart from Trump himself, Musk is now the single biggest spreader of election disinformation. November 5th, Trump wins the presidential election. Elon Musk, a far-right conspiracy theorist, has succeeded in using his immense wealth to help swing the election in favor of a convicted felon.
Listen, let me know in the comments, do you think that Elon Musk just managed to pull off one of the greatest power grabs in history? Or do you think, nah, Sauce, this is nothing but propaganda? Listen, let me know in the comments. But with that being said, let me say this. I don't care which side you lean to, whether you lean right or whether you lean left or you smoke something that has you leaning every which way. Be very careful when you allow the same person who owns one of the major communication hubs in America to also amass a certain amount of political control, especially when they stand to gain financially off of the outcome of elections. And I'm giving that advice to Republicans, Independents, and Democrats. Listen, let me know what you think about Quando Rondo telling DJ Academics not to speak the devil's name in his presence. Snoop Dogg and his wife winning a Black Love Award. The father who accused his daughter of stealing $7,000 and then cash apping it to herself. Oprah Winfrey saying no, she wasn't paid $1 million to endorse Kamala. Charleston White dressing head to toe in the Confederate flag. Ray J saying somebody just tried to delete him. Tania Wallace saying she saw little people at Diddy's party. Dr. Umar telling men in the UK to stop dating white women and make your way back to black women. Chelsea Handler saying she doesn't wash her legs in a shower. Dame Dash saying that Kamala Harris should have steered clear of celebrity endorsements during Diddy season. And Elon Musk seizing political power and clout during the election of 2024. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.